Hello everyone! Greetings from Kharkov, Ukraine. My name is Svetlana and I am the leading matchmaker and dating coach at Diolli.com. I have promised to devote videos to Zoom dating or to Skype dates, and today in this video I'm going to talk about pros and cons of Zoom dating. Before we get into specific strategies, let's try to define pros and cons. I have tried to make a research and to see what other dating experts, matchmakers and coaches have to say about pros, about Zoom dates, and pretty much everyone points out that if you have a Zoom date, you don't have to dress up for the date and you don't have to pay for dinner or for lunch if we are talking about gentlemen. And pretty much there is no awkward discussion whether you have to split the bill, or if you're talking about dating Ukrainian ladies, there is no other options. The gentleman, if he's asking a lady out on a date, he is paying for the date. So pretty much many dating experts point this as a plus. I don't agree with it since I am a Ukrainian lady myself and I work with Ukrainian ladies for more than a decade already. I would say that buying a new dress and dressing up for a date builds special, necessary anticipation. Then the date is not just an ordinary event, it is a date. You're looking forward to it. You're thinking which dress you will put on, will you put your hair up or you will wear it down, and you really want to impress the gentleman with your looks, because we all know that in Ukraine women dress to impress. So by the logic of these dating experts, if you do not need to dress up for a Zoom date, then how can you make it feel like a date? Will the lady actually feel that this is a date, or it will be just a job interview for her? Even though, like, if you're doing a job interview by Zoom, it is better to dress up. As to splitting the bill, I can't agree with this logic, because if you are looking for a life partner, if you are looking for a person with whom you will wake up with for the rest of your life, then trying to save on coffee or saving on lunch looks strange to me. Of course, I find positive things about Zoom dates as well. On the one hand, if, for example, right now you are stuck at home and you're in the country with really severe restrictions and you can't leave the country to travel and to meet, for example, someone abroad, and you still want to date, or for example you are in the military and you serve on a ship and you literally can't go out to meet someone, but you still want to date, you still want to improve your dating life, you want to meet ladies, you want to flirt, then Zoom dates can be a good idea. When I'm thinking about Zoom dates, I always ask myself, how can you really understand if there is chemistry between the two of you if there is a screen between you? Because some people can do really good by talking on video, by doing a Skype date or a video date. Other people just don't portray their personality that well, and they can truly be a blast, really easygoing, really kind and really warm-hearted in person, while on Zoom or Skype, not that much. When I conduct my Skype interviews or Zoom interviews with my potential clients, I can tell pretty much at once if the gentleman uses Skype or Zoom often, or if, for example, this is the first time. Many people feel awkward, they don't know where to look, they don't know how to sit, and I can tell that they feel uncomfortable. Not everyone is just great by communicating through videos, and their energy does not translate through it, when in real life you can really fall for this person. By Zoom, not that much. Still, we have decided to make an experiment, and we literally had a Zoom date with Alesya, our psychologist, last Friday. Hi, Alesya. Can you hear me?
Hi!
I can't see you. I don't know. It's like your floor or your ceiling. Where are you? Alesya, I can't see you. Oh, you're moving your camera. Yes, I can see you now. Oh, it's very dark in your room. Can you turn some light on? Babe, I want to see you. Are you alone there?
Yes.
Is it convenient for you to talk to me right now?
Yes.
Or I can see someone who is there. Is it your boyfriend? Is it your friend? Oh, that's your girlfriend. You've told me you're single and you will have time to have a date with me.
Yes. Yes, I have a time.
You're not wearing your headphones. Can she hear us?
Wait a second. Now I'm ready.
I see that you're in the office. Can you put your headphones on? Maybe you'll have some privacy
Yes,
there.
yes. 1 second, 1 second. I just need to find them.
Okay, now wait a second. I will bring some tea for myself. Are you still here? The kettle, I put the kettle on, so I will have water soon for tea. Just wait a second. I will be back. If you want, you can go and do some tea as well. Just 1 second.
Yes, I will.
Of course, we have exaggerated a bit, and pretty much we have tried to make most of mistakes that people usually do by doing video calls, video dates, Zoom dates, or Skype dates. Still, there are plenty of mistakes. I have conducted so many interviews with potential male clients, and we have conducted many interviews with ladies by Zooms and Skypes during the lockdown. So pretty much I could have written a book of funny mistakes that people make during Zoom or Skype dates. I think the funniest Skype interview with a potential client that I recently had was with a gentleman from Mexico, and he lives with a roommate. I could tell because that roommate was walking in the background, and he was literally wearing just boxers, and he was a heavy guy, so it was kind of strange to talk to a potential client when a half-naked man is walking to the fridge or from the fridge. So don't do that when you do Skype calls. Anyway, let's return to our Zoom date with Alesya. As you can see, it is really important to make sure you know how to use Zoom. There are so many tutorials online on YouTube or in Google where you can learn how to use the program. I have faced the same issue with some of my potential clients when for the first 10 or 15 minutes of a potential interview, I tried to explain to a gentleman how to use Skype, what he should do to turn his camera on, what he should do to turn his mic on. We try to fix the sound, etc. When you are doing a Zoom or a Skype date, please make sure that the light is good, because you can absolutely ruin everything with the bad, poor lighting. And make sure you sit in front of the window and you have some natural light or a lamp and you are not hidden in the dark, because if the lighting is bad, the picture pretty much will be bad. And please don't move the camera. Of course, there can be a scenario when you are moving around because you want to show your house or you want to show your backyard. It's another story. But if you're making a call, you don't want the other person to feel seasick or car sick because you're moving the camera all the time. Another tip. please use headphones. If you're not alone in your apartment or in the room and you're, for example, sitting in your office, it's not such a good idea to actually have a Zoom date from the office, by the way. Or, for example, you're in the loud cafe. It won't feel private enough. It will feel strange. And please make sure you're alone. No half-naked guys in the background or no other ladies in the background, just you and the person you are talking to. Of course, you can tell me right now that a Zoom date that we had with Alesya looks cozy and cute. We are having fun, we are laughing, but guys, we know each other. Pretty much we are already in relationship. We are friends for like 5 years already and we work together for 5 years already. So this is why it looks cozy. If you are in relationship with the lady and, for example, this is a long distance relationship and you're having a Zoom date, then it is quite normal to go and grab some coffee or some tea, but please don't go to the toilet and let her hear all the sounds you're making there. It will kill all the vibes. So pretty much if you are in relationship already, you have met in person and you know each other really well, then you can sit wearing comfortable clothes and having coffee or having tea. But if it is the first time you're actually seeing each other, first of all, you want to make a good first impression. Also, you want to get this first impression from the person at the opposite side of the screen. So if you are wasting first precious 5 to 10 minutes on fixing the camera and trying to find the light, you will kill this first impression. Try to imagine that myself and Alesya are meeting for the first time and I see her bag, I see someone in the background. I would think probably that she is not serious about getting to know me, about this Zoom date. Same here when I'm trying to make her wait, telling her that I will get some tea or I will get some coffee. I'm literally wasting her time. Of course, the first Zoom date can remind an interview. Well, any date, offline date, can also remind an interview. I would say that dating by Zoom is trickier than dating offline, because you can't really translate all the chemistry, all your personality, and you have to learn how to make a good first impression by video. Having a Zoom date can be a good idea during the pandemic if you plan to have an offline date after that. If you just want to get a taste of what each of you look like, if there can be a connection. On the one hand, it can happen that you will see each other on Zoom and you will like each other, and when you meet in person, you won't like each other that much. I have seen it happening so many times. On the other hand, you can save yourself from meeting person with whom you feel zero attraction. But on the other hand, I also have seen scenarios when people just decline potential offline dates because the Zoom date was awkward, and pretty often it is the fault of both parties because they don't know how to do video dates. I hope you have enjoyed this video, and I promise to devote more videos to Zoom dates since you are asking so many questions about them. I want to wish you love. Svetlana from Diolli.com.